Start freaking out. I want all of you to call 911.
911. Just call 911.
Just call 911
Just
and I'll
call 911
die.
and he'll die.
Call 911 and I'll live. So that would be better.
I think we'll just call 911, Mio.
Okay, last week we introduced a new segment this year, and that is the Smartass Winners Basket.
And it kind of looks something like this.
This is a fancy. Can we have a hand for the basket, please?
Look at this.
It's a little top me up to the winner, so I only get a trophy. So I put in my tennis racket. No, but you're putting something in today.
Today we've got 3 mystery snap bubbles. Can you see these right here? By local Toronto artist Sandy Plotnikoff. And we're just going to put them inside the winner's basket, people.
Okay, well, what are they exactly?
They're mystery snap bubbles.
So what's inside them?
Pardon? Well, it's kind of a mystery, Mio. You have to win to find out.
Okay, so the people at home, the people not and me have no idea what's in them.
Safe to say that at least there's a lobster in one of them.
Okay, there's a lobster, a real lobster or something?
Yeah, a real lobster.
Okay. Okay, we got a good game for you today. It's a first-round match. Perth from Ontario and Fredericton from New Brunswick are hoping to get into the second round. No, we'll break down the rules.
Okay, I'm going to break down the rules. We ask the questions and you answer them. The first round, a right answer is worth 20 points. A wrong answer is worth nothing. I'm not sure what you would expect with a wrong answer. Whoever buzzes in will answer. There's no discussion with your teammates after you've hit the buzzer.
Okay, before we play the game, we have to choose, as always, our celebrity judge.
Who's it going to be,
Who's going to be our celebrity judge?
Celebrity judge, show yourself.
Where's our celebrity judge? Who's our celebrity judge?
This is the most exciting time.
Oh my God! That's a celebrity judge! You are the celebrity judge for today! Oh my God, what a celebrity judge.
That was so much fun. I think we've peaked. We might as well just go home
I know,
now.
that was exhilarating. And you got a tough job to do, celebrity judge.
We're not sure what that job is, but do it well.
Yeah, you make it your own.
Yes.
Okay, teams, here's your first 20-point category. It is Take the Monet and Run. These are art questions. I want you to take a look at the monitor, please. Number 1, Robert Harris was commissioned by the Canadian government to do this painting commemorating what big event in Canadian history? Peter.
Confederation?
That's right. You're first up with 20 points.
Okay, take a look at the monitor for this next multiple choice question. In what style is this Robert Harris painting? Is it realist, impressionist, or cubist? Claire from Perth?
Realist.
Realist is correct for 20 points, and you're on the board. High five it!
Okay, to break the tie, Harris painted the portraits of many leading personalities of his day, including George Grant, principal of what Kingston, Ontario University? Mark.
Queens.
Queens is right. You've taken the lead, and that is the end of the category.
The scores are Fredericton with 20, Perth with 40. Everything will change with this next category, which is a spelling bee. Smart askers correctly spell the following. If it atrophies, it could fall off. Everyone spell atrophy. Or just one person. Peter?
A-T-R-O-P-H-Y.
For 20 points, it's going to fall off. Pamela Anderson has built a career on her pneumatic features. Spell pneumatic. Peter, again from Fredericton.
P-N-E-U-M-A-T-I-C.
Correct. One day you might build a career on your pneumatic features. A certain brother of mine who shall remain Mio clamors for attention. What is the Canadian spelling of clamor? Matt from Fredericton.
C-L-A-M-O-U-R.
Correct for another 20 points. My aching head. Spell aching. Matt again from Fredericton.
A-C-H-I-N-G.
You've swept the spelling bee. And that's the end of the category. Okay, I just got to say, Sabrina, I just want to tell you this right now. You're new to the show, fairly new, but, you know, being here at CBC is fantastic.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
They really pay off. They really pay you off. They really reward you for being loyal to the company. And I just want to say this summer, they gave me a bicycle to ride around the city in for all my
That's
good work.
awesome.
Yeah,
Seriously?
let's take a look at the picture.
Oh,
it's the red
sweet.
one there. It's like a one-speed, classic, sort of Czechoslovakian bicycle. It's old school, you know?
Okay, exotic. That's
really
awesome.
nice. Yeah, it's really
great.
great.
You know what? They are great. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm new, and like as a welcome to Smartass thing, they actually got me a ride, too. Take a look.
Really?
It's up at the monitor. It's pretty sweet. It gets me around town, you know?
What do you, a Porsche?
Yeah, P to the O to the R to the sh. You know.
My taxpayers' dollars got you a Porsche, and I got a one-speed, old-school Czechoslovakian bicycle?
Nobu, calm down. Don't hate the player, hate the game, gangsta.
You know what? I think I'm just going to get back to the game, because that's just ridiculous.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. People, for your next 20-point question, take a look at the monitor. I was in Winnipeg over the summer where Porsches are illegal. So just check it out. It's for 20 points. Check out the monitor. This is ridiculous.
What J.M. Barrie story begins with the line, "All children except one grow up"?
Sarah from Fredericton.
Peter Pan.
That is correct for 20 points. Good for you. And now, because he insists on always slipping into something a little bit more comfortable, it's time for Mio's moment. Give him some love, people. Hey, Mio.
Hey, Noru.
What happened to your face? Did you cut yourself?
This is a shout out to all my homies in lockdown.
Mio, you don't have any homies in lockdown.
But Nelly does.
But you're not Nelly.
That's why I'm asking questions about Nickelback.
Go ahead.
Okay. These questions are about Nickelback. I don't really like Nickelback, so I thought I'd dress up like Nelly. I'm more into him anyway. Okay. Why Don't You and I is a song by Chad Kroeger on whose album called Shaman. Matt.
Saliva.
That's incorrect. Perth. Correct answer is Carlos Santana. Who is Chad Kroeger's bass-playing brother? Answer is Mike Kroeger. We don't have a lot of Nickelback fans here. Chad Kroeger recently donated an autographed copy of sheet music of his hit from Spider-Man. Name that song. Andy.
Hero.
Hero is right. You got 20 points. I'm going back to the crib. Sabrina!
All right, the scores have Fredericton with 120, Perth 60. The scores are wilder than Mio Edelman fans. We'll be back with Smartass after the break.
From the producers of Canada, A People's History, comes an exciting new series. Dramatic stories of the people and events that shaped who we are. Stories of love, rebellion, struggle, and triumph. From Arctic gales to the high seas. Canada, through the eyes of the people who lived it. From the award-winning CBC documentary unit, Mark Starwitz hosts an all-new series, The Canadian Experience. Premieres Thursday, January 22nd on CBC.
Portia White, First You Dream, is a world premiere musical about Nova Scotia's favorite contralto, Portia White. Eastern Front Theatre's got it this February. Join us at the beautiful Alderney Landing Theatre. It's easy to get to. It's where the ferry lands in Dartmouth, and there's loads of parking, too. For tickets, call 463-PLAY. Eastern Front Theatre, theatre from the heart of Atlantic Canada.
Looking for something a little more your speed? Try NHL Street. It's fast, it's fun, and you don't have to be one of the best. You just come to play. NHL Street. Give it a shot or learn more. Log on to NHL.com. Someone is trying to do away with the summer holiday. I'm gonna get rid of recess. Now it's up to TJ Detweiler and the Recess Gang to save the summer break. Get it. Disney's Recess. School's out. Sunday at 6 on CBC.
Welcome back to Smartass. We're taking a break to talk to the team captains. I'm here with Andy from Perth. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
We put all the students who come to Smartass in a hotel. We put them up in a hotel, and I hear you've been getting into some trouble at your hotel. What you been doing?
Well, we got busted for pushing all the buttons in the elevator.
Oh, really? Why did you push all the buttons in the elevator?
It was funny.
Yeah? Were you going on a tour of the hotel or something?
I was trying to until the concierge busted us.
Okay, I've also heard that you've been kind of busy in the bathrooms in the hotel. What you been doing? And by that, I don't know what I mean, but what have you been doing in the bathrooms?
Well, I was also trying to swipe some extra shampoo for our room.
Okay.
Because Mark has too much hair.
Mark has too much hair, but you have no hair.
Yeah, but I lather, rinse, and repeat, so I used all our shampoo up, so we had to get some more from Mark.
Okay, remember to repeat, guys.
Always repeat.
Give it up for
Lather
Andy.
and repeat. Okay, I'm here with Peter. He's the captain of Fredericton High in New Brunswick, and New Brunswick's got a lot of teams who are doing well in Smartass, and specifically Kennebec Cases. How tough is the competition, and is there a sort of rivalry between you and the other school?
Well, we have a when we play Reach for the Top in New Brunswick, and KV and us, we have a really big rivalry. So, I mean, I guess it'll come over into Smartass.
Okay, so are you one of these smart guys who just doesn't pay attention at school and you just know all the answers, or do you actually study?
I don't study a whole lot, but I just naturally know it.
And you've got something here for me, or I think right here.
Smartass uniform for FHS. We're going to give it to you.
Right on, and we will enter it in the T-shirt contest. Thank you, Peter. Everyone give it up for Peter. Sabrina, take it away.
If I had a nickel for every time some guy from Fredericton asked to reach for the top, I'd have about 7 or 8 cents. The scores are 120 to 60. Fredericton's in the lead. The next point's a 50-point round and a chance for some team to be ecstatic. Take it away, Neo. I'm throwing it.
Thank you, Sabrina. Okay, the scores are 120 for Fredericton, 60 for Perth. Your first 50-point category is I have gas. These are science questions. Number 1, what scientific law states the volume of a given amount of gas varies inversely with the applied pressure if the temperature is constant? Matt.
Boyle's Law.
That's right, for 50 points.
I was talking to Matt last night, and I do believe he is the science man, so we got to watch out here. What unit is used to measure the mass of subatomic particles? Mark from Perth.
Moles.
Sorry?
Moles.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Anybody from Fredericton? The correct answer is atomic mass.
Okay, what is the scientific term used to measure the mass of atoms and molecules? The correct answer, you were too late, Andy. The correct answer is moles, and that is the end of the category.
Okay, the next 50-point category is so long as you don't stick to my shoe. This is general knowledge. What cartoon character with an eye patch and baseball cap do you find inside a bubblegum wrapper? Andy from Perth.
Bubblegum Joe.
Bubblegum Joe, can we accept that? No, I'm sorry, we can't accept that. Anybody from Fredericton? Matt.
Bazooka Joe.
Bazooka Joe is correct.
Okay, next question. This is multiple choice. Is a mazurka a Polish dance, a Latvian tuba, or a Canadian snowmobile? Yes, Matt.
Polish dance.
That is right for another 50 points.
Neil, you're having a hard time talking with that thing?
I can't talk with the goal, too. It's
Okay,
giving me some
so I'm
problems.
going to ask the question.
Okay.
What kingfisher-type bird from down under sits in the old gum tree and laughs its head off all day? Claire from Perth?
The kookaburra?
Kookaburra is right, and that's the end of the category.
And now, get ready to go head-to-head with Smart and Smarterer. Okay, teams, you have 5 seconds to choose your smartest player. They will play Smart and Smarterer today. The category is Storm the Barricades. These are geography questions. Choose your player now. Okay, time's up. Send your Smarterer to the brain pod where Sabrina is waiting patiently for you.
Very patiently. There's going to be 45 seconds on the clock where you will answer a rapid-fire series of questions. A correct answer will get you 50 points. A wrong answer, you're going to lose 50 points. Perth's at 110, Fredericton's at 270. It's very close. For all you at home, for all you around the world, cbc.ca/smartask is the hub of internet activity. So go there and check it out, play the game online. And also another hub of activity. Sabrina, take it away.
Oh, thank you, sir. I've got Peter from Fredericton and Claire from Perth. Remember your category, Storm the Barricades, and this is geography. You can buzz in at any time, but between questions, your hands must be off the buzzers and squarely on the podium. If you fail to comply to these rules, everyone you love will turn against you. Seriously. Seriously. Okay, are you ready to play Smart and Smarter? It doesn't really matter. We're starting 45 seconds on the clock now. The shifting of what kind of plates sometimes cause earthquakes? Go ahead.
Tectonic plates.
Tectonic is correct. The amplitude of seismic waves is measured by what scale during earthquakes?
The Richter scale.
The Richter scale is Richter correct. What is the Japanese word for a large destructive tidal wave?
Tsunami.
Tsunami. Fredericton's got another one. In what U.S. state would you find the active volcano Mount St. Helens?
Washington State.
Washington, you're on a roll, Fredericton. What hurricane slammed into the Atlantic Canada, last fall and caused a state of emergency to be declared in Halifax? You're buzzed in. One. Hurricane Juan is right. What? Oh, time's up. That's it for Smart and Smarter. Boys.
That was a serious round of Smart and Smarter. Fredericton really came out on top there. The scores are Perth 160. Fredericton's got 470, but it's not over.
Don't move. We're coming back with a dirty half dozen.
all across the country. This is our game. CBC's Hockey Night in Canada, every Saturday night at 6:30 Eastern. The natural world and our place in it. Now on a new day at a new time. The Nature of Things with David Suzuki. Tonight at 7 on CBC Television. Coming in January, the third most trusted name in news. Rick Mercer's Monday Report at 8. Then,
I don't think it's the role of the news to create public fear just to get numbers. Are you feeling okay?
the newsroom returns with a new season at 8:30. And
yeah, I've never actually been inside a courtroom. You're kidding.
It's Law and Order without the order. A new series. This is Wonderland at 9. So go ahead and make your Monday beginning at 8 on CBC Television.
I like mine better. No, I like mine better. Mine's better. No, mine is. It's not. It's so. I'm telling. No, I'm telling. Mom!
Whether it's white or chocolate milk, when it comes to goodness, you just can't tell them apart. That's because chocolate milk contains all the same vitamins and minerals as white milk. Milk. Now you've got something.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Corey, I want to see from an audience perspective, how are you feeling this game's going?
I think Fredericton is going to win.
You think Fredericton is going to win? I believe that's the namesake of the school. Oh, we've got some people disagreeing. Does anyone disagree up here? Oh, we've got some disagreements. Why don't I go to a disagreement? We're going to have a little fight, shall we say. We're going to come up here. What's up? Do you disagree?
Yeah, I do. I think Perth is going to make a great comeback, and they're going to win it.
All right, we've got some confidence in Perth. Listen, the teacher can only go to one of you, so that only means one thing here at Smart Ask, a freestyle battle. I'm going to ask you to rhyme one up, and then we'll see who wins. Corey, you better start thinking.
It's a brand new edition, and it's purely recognition, so I'll state down my petition concerning my position on the subject of your repetitions. Listen to my rhymes, and you will see my crimes, and I'll be busting up this time, and I hope that you will laugh.
I think it's pretty easy to rebut that one, Corey. Let's serve it up.
Hold on. Okay. My name is Corey, and I've said I'm sorry because the show isn't boring. It's cool.
Okay, Corey, that was excellent. I'm sorry, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Eminem Curly over there. Eminem Curly, that's the way it goes. Boys, can you serve one up?
That was some serious
And the
stuff.
show is cool. I love it. Okay, this is our 100-point round, what we call the Dirty Half Dozen.
Okay, we got 6 questions. We got 6 players. Each of you will get your own question. If you get it right, you get 100 points.
But if you answer wrong, the question will go to your opponent either above or below you. It'll then be worth 50 points for the steal. Good luck. Matt from Fredericton, here's your 100-point question.
Matt was yawning.
Pardon? Matt was yawning. A little bit tired there, but this question is going to perk him right up. Who wrote Anne of the Island and Emily of New Moon while living in Leasedale, Ontario?
Lucy Maud Montgomery.
Yep, for 100 points.
Okay, Claire, to keep pace, here's your 100-point question. What provincial capital does the North Saskatchewan River flow through?
Regina?
The question goes to Claire. What provincial capital does the North Saskatchewan River flow through?
Regina.
Okay, Matt, you can steal for 50 points. What provincial capital does the North Saskatchewan River flow through?
Regina.
That's incorrect. It is Edmonton.
Okay, Peter, now it's your turn. For Fredericton, here's your 100-point question. Scottish inventor James Watts' surname was designated a unit of what type of power? I'm sorry, you ran out of time. Andy from Perth for the steal at 50 points. Scottish inventor James Watts' surname was designated a unit of what type of power?
Voltage?
I'm sorry, we can't accept that. It's electrical.
Okay, Andy, here's your 100-point question. Muhammad Ali was stripped of his heavyweight title because he refused to fight in what war?
Vietnam War?
That's right for 100 points.
A lot of high-fiving going on in the Perth Sarah from Fredericton, your 100-point question. What French impressionist artist is famous for his paintings of ballet dancers?
Monet.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect for the steal and 50 points. Mark, with your beautiful hair, tell us what French impressionist is famous for his paintings of ballet dancers?
No idea.
Okay, it's Edgar Degas.
Okay, Mark, here's your 100-point question. In Olympic sculling, how many oars does each rower use in a 4-person sculling event? 2 is right for another 100 points. That is the end of the 30 half dozen. Take it away, Sabrina.
All right, what's up? Fredericton's got Perth. They almost buried in the earth. But everything could get frightening because up next is the Lightning.
CBC Comedy Friday returns starting at 8 with Air Fart.
Isn't this a great show?
This hour has 22 minutes.
It's all good. 10-second rule.
Red Green at a new time.
Getting a date is not technically a super.
And an American in Canada. CBC Comedy Friday at 8 on CBC.
Located in beautiful studios at the Brewery Market, Halifax Dance offers fitness and dance for the whole family. From tapping for seniors to hip-hop for boys. Take a free trial class in ballet, jazz, modern, or tap. Try fitness and Pilates for men and women. Beginner to advanced. Halifax Dance. Register today, because we don't make a move without you.
From the producers of Canada, A People's History, comes an exciting new series. Dramatic stories of the people and events that shaped who we are. Stories of love, rebellion, struggle, and triumph. From Arctic gales to the high seas. Canada, through the eyes of the people who lived it. From the award-winning CBC documentary unit, Mark Starwitz hosts an all-new series, The Canadian Experience. Premieres Thursday, January 22nd on CBC.
Some points in the 30 half dozen, but they're going to have to keep on going if they want to take over Fredericton. It's your last chance. It's your last chance to make it or break it.
Okay, teams, you can buzz in at any time. A right answer is worth 50 points. A wrong answer is worth minus 50. Halfway through the lightning round, the points are going to double to 100.
Nobu, how much time is on the clock?
2 minutes and 12 seconds, Mio.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, start the clock now. What was the name of the woods where Winnie the Pooh lived? Claire.
The 100-acre wood.
That's right for 50 points.
Sunspots, the dark regions on the sun's surface, are associated with what type of field? Mark from Perth.
Magnetic.
That is correct. You're catching up.
What's the pH of a neutral solution? Yes, Matt.
7.
That's right for 50 points.
What Greek letter is used to represent an increase or decrease in the value of a variable? Mark from Perth.
Delta.
Sorry?
Delta.
Yes.
Okay, who is the head of the Palestinian Liberation Yes, Peter.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Protect your lead.
Sublimation is the direct change of a solid to what state? Peter.
A gas?
Yes, that's correct.
In June 2003, Gary Dewar was re-elected premier. Yes.
Manitoba.
That's right for another 50.
Fredericton's on a roll. It's a Christmas custom to kiss under a sprig of what shrub? Andy from Perth.
Mistletoe.
Yes, that's correct. Pucker up.
What organization administers tax law in Canada? That's Revenue Canada.
What do you call a boat with 2 hulls? Claire from Perth.
Catamaran?
Yes, you got it last second.
In golf, how many under par is a birdie? Peter.
1.
That's right for 50 points.
All points have been doubled to 100. Who calls balls and strikes in a baseball game? Peter. Yes, absolutely.
Finish this Mackenzie King quote. Not necessarily conscription, but conscription if yes.
If necessary.
That's right for 100 points.
What John Steinbeck classic tells us about the Joad family's journey to California? Matt from Fredericton.
The Grapes of Wrath.
For 100 points.
What Canadian is married to His Excellency John Ralston Saul? Peter.
Adrian Clarkson.
That's right for another 100 points. You're taking the lead.
Pulling ahead, what type of map uses contour lines to show the relief? Claire from Perth.
Topographical.
You got it for another 100 points.
In Greek mythology, what river are the dead ferried across? Yes, Matt.
Styx.
That's right for 100 points.
He
You're
is so
protecting your lead.
relaxed. In what Maurice Sendak book does Mac discover a world full of furry beasts?
Where the wild things are?
Yes, for 100 points.
What's the name for a smooth oval-shaped hill left behind by a glacier? It's a drumlin.
What African country's flag, first flown in 1994, is red, green, black, blue, yellow, and white? South Africa, and that's the end